Welcome to the Night's Watch. I am Hala.
And I am Liam.
The Night's Watch is a daily show that airs at the beginning of Block 2. The Night's Watch is a show made by students for students to keep everyone up to date with everything Queenie.
Let's get to the announcements.
November bus passes are now being sold in the main office during lunch and after school.
The last day to pick them up is November 10th. Stop by soon.
And now, on to the weather.
Nights. I'm Miranda, and I'm going to be doing the weather. Today we have a high of 12 and a low of 4. So it's going to be a bit chilly. Make sure you wear a jacket. That's it. So back to Mr. McEwen and Mr. Mosen.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a great week. Happy Friday. It seems like it has been a long week for a short week. Just have a few things for you today, including our celebrations and shout outs, but I actually want to start out with a little bit of Halloween news. We know Halloween is coming up on Monday. I want to thank all of the students who have worked to get the haunted house all set up and many of the activities you'll be enjoying on Monday. But I want to announce that we are taking a little pause on the haunted house today. We just have some logistical pieces that we need to sort out today. So no haunted house today, but we're hoping to have it back for you on Monday. In regard to Halloween on Monday, certainly I realize we're all kids at heart, and I hope those of you who like dressing up have a chance to dress up. I just want to remind you all that you still need to be judicious about what you wear. Certainly, you cannot wear anything that has anything resembling weapons whatsoever. And if you have any kind of costume that you think might give me pause in any way, I would expect you to just come and talk to me or one of the admin team members about it. So again, if you have any concerns, you think, oh, this costume may be a little bit offside, please come and see us about it, and we'll give you the straight goods about whether you should be wearing it or not. But otherwise, I hope everyone has a wonderful Halloween. I just have a couple of celebrations and shout outs for you today. The first two actually are for staff. Again, our good friend Jamal, who I introduced you to earlier this week with OACE, just wanted to give a shout out to Miss Mays for being a very, very awesome support for him. And Damon Rollick wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Potts for being such a fantastic teacher and a good football coach. And that actually leads right into my last shout out, and that is for the Queenie football team and all of the coaches and players. I know that we're coming off a tough loss last night, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that. That's hard, and I know that the players sitting here listening probably don't want to hear me wax poetic about how we should feel after a loss. But what I will tell you is this. Sometimes people try to convince us that we play sports, and school sports particularly, and it's all about winning. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not all about winning. It's about learning. And everything that we do in school sports is about learning some lessons. And sometimes those lessons are tough. And certainly anybody who's played sports long enough, you're going to have tough losses, but it's about what you learn about yourself. And I just wanted to commend our football team for the fine season that they've had, and also about the learning that they are doing. I know last night was a tough night, but I also know that it's a night that ultimately is going to make you better as you move forward. So I want to thank you all for that. I also want to thank all of our fantastic fans who have come out to cheer on the team all the way through. You've really been an inspiration for us all the way. And I think that's all I have for you for the celebrations and shout-outs today. I'm going to turn it over to my friend, Mr. Mosen, who has more athletic stuff for you.
Yeah, and just to piggyback on to what Mr. McEwen had said, I want to send personal congratulations out to our football team and especially our coaching staff, Mr. Chappelle, Mr. Potts, Ms. Floria, and Mr. Killips on an outstanding football season. And there was a lot of growth there, and I think that's what Mr. McEwen alluded to. Tough loss last night, but certainly a lot of growth throughout the season, and it was good to see the guys coming together. We had some really good wins with a bunch of fans in the stands and just great support overall. So congratulations to them. I need to apologize in advance. This is going to be a little bit long-winded, but tryouts and playoffs are what is on the schedule right now for me to talk about. So please pay attention. First of all, volleyball playoffs. We have our senior boys playing next week, Monday, at Vimy Ridge at 6:30. So they are playing Vimy Ridge in their first playoff game at Vimy, 6:30. Our senior girls have a home game here on Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. against Christ the King. So that is a home game. That's our senior girls, 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, our junior boys will be away at Dr. Ann Anderson at 5:30 p.m. Our junior girls will also be away at Louis Saint Laurent at 5:30 p.m. So those are the volleyball playoffs. I want to say good luck to all our teams and our coaches, and let's do ourselves proud next week. That leads me to tryouts. So obviously, you guys, with the ending of football and the ending of volleyball, we now turn our sights to basketball, which is always a busy time. As you know, November 1st is Tuesday of next week. That is when officially the ASAA says we can have tryouts, so we are not going to wait. Therefore, on November 1st, our boys, both grades, 10, 11, and 12, all grades for the guys and all grades for the girls, will be going for tryouts Tuesday, November 1st. That is next week. Boys will be 3:15 p.m. That will be in the small gymnasium. 3:15 p.m. small gymnasium. Girls will follow the boys, and that's all girls, all grades as well. So grades 10, 11, 12, girls will go at 5:15 in the small gymnasium, piggybacking right after the boys. You must realize that during tryouts, you must be fully changed in proper phys ed clothing, not changing in the gymnasium. You must change in the locker room, not in the hallway. Okay. And you must come changed, prepared to go in the small gym. Okay. And all the regular rules that follow, same thing for tryouts. Any other questions about basketball tryouts, you can come see me. But that's Tuesday. We'll be going, and then from there on in, you will get a schedule as to the further dates. Indoor soccer will also be starting tryouts on November 4th. So that is next Friday. Okay, Mr. Rodriguez was very, very insistent that I make sure you understand that it's at 3:15 sharp. He wanted me to emphasize the word sharp. 3:15 sharp in the large gymnasium. That is November 4th. And that is for all grades as well, and boys and girls. Okay, just so that you understand that. Same thing. You must be changed, ready to go. You're not changing in the gymnasium. You come prepared, already changed into athletic clothing and ready to go. That's next Friday, 3:15. The other quick point I have to you is for kids that are playing volleyball and you're in your volleyball playoffs and are wanting to try out for basketball or for indoor soccer, and you're still going through volleyball, please come see me and I will make arrangements for you. You will get a fair tryout at the end of your season. Okay, so you can come right after your season is done and join into the basketball tryouts without a problem. Now, for those of you who have played football and volleyball and cross country possibly and are wanting to try out for basketball or indoor soccer, please understand this. You will not be able to try out unless your fees from the previous sport are paid in full. Okay. Now, there are some exceptions to that. And I've always said that if there are problems, come see me or somebody from administration and we can work it out. However, we are going to be quite strict about this. So if you can just get those fees paid, okay, and then you will be carte blanche, you'll be good to go to try out for basketball and indoor soccer, but not until your fees are fully paid. And I believe that is about it. Oh, one other thing, just a reminder that we still have basketball going on for intramurals in the main gymnasium Monday through Thursday. Okay, you must be changed. There is no food. There are no spectators. We cap it at 25. And just for those of you who like to somehow get into the small gymnasium and run your own basketball at lunch, that is not permitted. Okay, you need a supervisor to be in there. Okay, you cannot just go to the small gym, sneak in, and play basketball. Okay, so it's happening in the large gymnasium. Okay, first 25 kids, and no basketball in the small gym. The small gym is closed at lunch. And I think that's about it. Sorry for the long-winded speech. Go Knights.